What do you guys want to talk about first?
I don't know, man.
We got a lot.
Yeah,
You
bro.
want to go straight for the stuff?
I mean,
Or
let's
what you want?
start with this. You know.
What's the name of one like this?
Oh yeah, come hot, come hot. That's all I was thinking about when I was seeing them do that.
Oh, okay. Wait.
What?
Spoiler
So spoiler,
alert.
Well,
spoiler alert.
first,
Yeah.
you want to
Spoiler.
do a non-spoiler review, and then we could do, spoiler.
No, we're
You
gonna spoilers. Listen, we're gonna
Yeah.
slip up. I
Spoilers.
don't want to slip up. Spoilers.
Okay.
We're gonna try to not get into the deep stuff yet, but just know the spoilers are about to
Yeah.
come.
Just keep in mind, guys, if you watch it on YouTube, there's gonna be like a little timestamp on everything we talk about in the episode, so you can just skip over if you haven't seen Wakanda, because it literally just came out. So even in the Apple Podcast and all that, it'll be in the description, like the timestamps. So, all right.
Talking about brightness. I don't know. Brightness is going crazy.
Whoa, what's going on with your brightness?
Yo.
I was just messing with my brightness. This shit's a little bright.
So, guys, what do you think about Wakanda Forever?
Who wants to go first? It don't matter.
Okay, I'll go first. I thought this movie was freaking great.
So,
That beginning had me chills.
yeah.
Chills. Like when literally it almost got me when Suri when they were bringing the casket and when she went one final time to just like I guess praise him or just lay on it and cry. That almost got me, bro. Like
Yeah.
that one scene, like I literally felt in this movie, I felt everybody's emotion, especially when they were talking about it. Like it just felt so genuine and so real.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I was a little against making this movie. I was really for recasting him, but they actually, did a really good job. Like going from him not being there to what they made. His presence, Baldwin's presence was very very missed. Like you could tell, him not being in the movie.
Yeah.
But it was great. It was great. I think the only complaint I really have about it was the final battle. Um, you know, I think Marvel loves doing this when they have multiple battles at once and they want to keep cutting it.
Yeah.
I kind of wish they just did the ship part and then they went with Namor. I like that name.
Mm-hmm.
And Siri, when they were fighting, I wish that battle was just alone. But literally, that movie was great. Great movie. Definitely by far the best Marvel movie of this year.
Oh yeah.
The
Not
best
even
Marvel project.
close.
Like it's not. Endgame was probably and Endgame. I honestly think Infinity War was the last great movie that they did.
Oh yeah.
I think Endgame was for me was just that final like hour or like last 40 minutes for me that movie was like really good. But this is legitimately like a great movie, like great film. Not even if you're a Marvel fan or whatever, like it's just a great film overall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. Sorry, I haven't slept. Just with literally the beginning intro when it just like the Marvel words pop up.
Yeah.
Silence.
It was just silence, bro. The whole theater was just.
And they showed his like parts in the movie, and I was like, already I respect this movie to the maximum. That was really really nice to do. Mad nice. My only gripe is the same thing, that end battle. It's just like it just felt real. Is it congeal? Is that a good word to use?
Justice.
But the acting though, the emotion, and these and Angela Bassett. Oh man.
Yeah. I was gonna say she's the MVP for me.
She's getting the Oscar nomination.
Hell yeah, bro. If she don't, that's
damn. That scene
crazy.
when she spoilers when she demoted I forgot her name. When she demoted her from being
the general,
Okoye.
Okoye.
When she did that, that what she was saying, I'm like, God,
Damn,
Yeah,
I don't
bro.
want to think about it, but I'm gonna
Bro.
get emotional to think about it.
yo, God
That
damn. She's like, just let me, like, I would die to save her. And she's like, no, the all the stuff I lost, and oh my God,
they even went back to the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you just feel the fucking
Yeah.
emotion, Jesus. And then she was just like, she was standing there, just just hearing her out and just crying. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, Ryan Coogler was probably behind the camera like, God damn.
Yeah. Angela Bassett was not to be played
Oh
with in this
my,
movie, bro.
Yeah.
hell no.
She
Like
went crazy.
she was pissed.
She,
She was angry. She was sad. Like
Like, bro.
literally, even when she was talking to everybody in the United Nations meeting or whatever it was,
Mm-hmm.
even that scene, like it was just, and they were showing, and it was cool because they were showing this is when they do good, when they show like another scene to explain why she's there.
yeah.
Yeah, like that they were trying to steal vibranium.
Vibranium.
They were trying to steal it, and she's just basically telling what it really
No.
is. Like,
Yeah.
no, y'all know what you're gonna do with this.
Hmm.
You're gonna use it to kill each other. So what's the point? And if anybody tries to steal this,
Yeah,
we're gonna destroy ya.
That scene was badass. When they brought all the people
Yeah.
that was trying to steal it inside. Yo.
And
and
they even taught him the Wakandan language because she
Yeah.
said kneel and they
mhm.
kneel.
Yo, and then she spoke to her in French. I was like, ooh boy. My personal favorite scene though was when Lupita came in. I was like, yeah. I don't know if you heard me, Eric. I was in the theater. I was like, yeah.
Bro, I'm pretty sure everybody thought the exact same thing when they saw her, bro. Can I see all over
Lord
Twitter
have
now? They're
mercy.
like, damn, bro. Jesus Christ.
I love Lupita, and then seeing her in there, so I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And she just fucking killed it with being the spy and getting her back. She got her back like nothing.
Yeah, bro.
Uh, she looked amazing.
Well, I was gonna
Um,
say like you guys talk about it like the real emotion like Ebony pointed out last night, and they even said that this is how they felt making the movie, like they were still moaning him, how you say him,
morning,
mourning,
Morning, yeah.
yeah,
morning.
mourning him
You
when the
said
make
horny.
yeah, in the making of this movie, like they were still feeling the effects of his death and all that,
Hell
and you
yeah.
can
Yeah.
feel that all those scenes that was real emotion. They were missing him. They were like, bro, it was too real, bro. Too real.
Can we say that the Black Panther movies are probably the most beautiful movies out of
Oh
Oh
all the
yeah.
Marvel
yeah.
movies?
They
Because
don't.
I
They
love
don't.
I love when they introduce, like, even we saw Wakanda again, and it's like the way they introduced it the first time, where like they opened the gate and
Mm-hmm.
like they were like dropping on the little water, the little drum solos, and like when they that was beautiful, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
and even showing this other world, a whole new world underwater, like oh my goodness, bro,
I
like
fucked with Namor, whatever his name is.
Namor, Namor, that's his
Namor.
name,
Namor.
Namor.
I was telling my dad. He asked me. He's like, how's the movie? I was like, it was good. It was a guy. I said his name, but he didn't catch it. And I was telling him like I was describing what he looked like. He said, "Oh yeah, the fish god with the wings on his feet and the pointy ears." I'm like,
That's
"Yeah."
crazy.
He's like, "Yeah." He's like, he saw him in the comic books and all that back then. I was, "Oh shit."
Damn, he
Yeah.
remembers that.
He knows who he is. I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "He's really fucking cool in this movie."
Yeah.
You know, it's
Really.
crazy. He's one of the first characters they ever made for Marvel.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think they made him before
Damn.
they even had the name Marvel. Like, it was named something else, and they changed it. He was one of the first.
Damn.
Wow.
He's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy because when they were in his world, like you felt why he was fighting for. Like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't agree with the reason of killing people. Yo, they kill people here murderly. Like it was just like throwing lances at people and like through their heart. Like
He was
yo,
Yeah.
wild.
like it was just crazy. But I literally like fell in love with his character in this movie.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like literally, I look like I didn't see him as a villain.
No,
He was just
no,
a guy trying to protect his land.
Yep.
I did not see him as a villain
At
at all.
all. At all.
I actually saw the Wakandans as the villain of the movie. That's the crazy part. Like when they what part was it? Basically when Lupita came and she killed the two girls.
Yeah.
I was like right there, that was it.
Yeah.
Like I was like they were basically like the villains at that point.
But
Like, you know, you came and killed our people.
And the thing is that they feel like they both feel like they feel like they're the villains.
Mhm.
So, you know, that's the crazy part about it. That you felt you knew everybody's intentions, but it was just, man, like I don't, you know, I don't know what else to say, but this movie was just great. Like definitely top 10 in the Marvel tier of movies. Man, well, what a film. What
Even
a
in
film.
that scene, like when they killed those two people, Shuri wanted to save her, and they were like, "No, we have to go." Like,
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't know if I could say it's better than the first one. I don't know. It's hard to say. Because the first one, it's not fair to say because of Chadwick Boseman. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not fair at all.
If he was in this movie, it would have better.
Oh my god. The one thing I can say for sure that does really but better, the final act. I understand what you guys said about it because I honestly hate that too. Like one of my complaints about Shang-Chi was that too because I really wanted to see just Shang-Chi and his dad fighting and not the other side. It really messed it up for me, that ending. But it didn't bother me as much. I understood it. Whatever, I got past it because I actually like the fight between Shuri and Namor. Like that scene. That fight scene was really good. Really good. I like it because it reminded me of like the very first Spider-Man movie. Like it was mad brutal.
Yeah,
and I love that.
Mm-hmm.
And we need more of that.
And some blood, maybe Marvel.
Yeah,
maybe,
because she had a whole
Yeah.
she had a whole like lance in her, and she took and like, yo, where the blood at?
like it's pretty clean.
But I understand why, you know, it's a family friendly movie. But you know, the only blood you saw is like, oh, you know, on the
Yeah.
booger.
Like some girl behind me, I was like, oh, she thought she was about to die.
Yeah, bro, me too. I'm like, damn, like, I love how Namor was, how they showed him. He was a powerful, like.
Oh yeah,
he's a god.
Yeah,
that guy is fucking crazy, bro. I can't wait to see him in more shit.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't kill him. Glad they didn't.
Yo, I was so scared that he was gonna die right there. When she blew him up in the back, I was so scared, bro.
I was like, come on, not a one-off villain. No.
Yeah, bro.
So much you could do with that world.
Yeah, hell yeah. And like the more vibranium they have too, and it's like, oh shit. They gonna need it for, you know, what's to come. The fight scene though on the bridge.
Oh, the best fight scene of the movie.
Yo.
Fire. Oh man. I love that. I just love that the one-on-one fight scenes. It's nothing else. No jump cuts here and there. Them two going at it.
You know what's another thing about that scene that was so fucking fire? It was quiet.
Yeah.
No music. That was so goddamn good, bro. Yeah.
And that guy she was fighting though, that shit was dope. He had respect for, like, how she fought. He waited for her to get the staff. He kicked that shit to her. Pick that shit up. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
I thought she was gonna die from that.
Yo, I was really scared about that too.
Yeah.
Like it just felt like this movie wasn't playing around. It wasn't, but there was just a lot of moments where like I didn't think they were gonna do what Marvel does, and just like it felt like a real movie. Like you know, like
Ryan.
Huh?
That's Ryan for you.
Oh yeah, this guy, man, it's pretty freaking good.
That's why I said on Twitter. I was like, this doesn't feel like a Marvel movie. Most of the time, it feels like a Ryan Coogler movie, and that's the best thing about it. Like even the shots, like there was like this one shot that they were doing in like the garage with Ironheart. That shit was good. Like, they were just talking while the cops is coming in. That was great. I love that.
I was wondering, like, was that a one shot? Okay, it was.
Yeah,
I know it wasn't bugging. Yeah.
And then even the shots of Shuri, like them panning around them, her and her mom.
The Michael Bay shot.
There's so many scenes with Shuri and her mom that's just The way they film it is just so beautiful.
What I will say though is Ironheart costume ugly, and that fish costume ugly.
I mean, it's their first design.
Yeah,
like,
no, I
know?
get it.
And plus, she's a teenager, so it's
Yeah,
like,
I get
you
it.
know,
Yeah.
They ugly as fuck though.
it is. It is
That
ugly
shit
as fuck.
ugly.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna say
Yeah.
earlier, like I was gonna say, the one thing that does this movie does better is the CGI. Way better, way better than the first one. Because that what knocks down the first one for me is the CGI in the end when he's fighting the T'Challa and Michael B. Jordan are fighting. That shows that looks like a PlayStation game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that CGI was rough.
Yeah, like why did you just couldn't have him just fight like they did in the bridge? Just fight. That's it. You know, you don't have to do all that extra stuff.
Like the CGI in this movie was really good.
Yeah.
Which everybody been bitching about in Marvel the past couple projects, so like that made up for it, I guess.
Maybe this is where they put all the money.
Yeah, that's what She-Hulk said. She said, "Oh, they're working on the next project in Wakanda."
Pretty much.
All the money went to that shit.
Sense.
At one point too, I thought that one guy was gonna die. I forgot his name. The big guy.
M'Baku?
That his name with the
when he got punched. When he got punched.
Yo, he punched the shit out of him.
I thought he was done for.
Yeah.
Yeah, that move, man. That shit was good.
That's another thing too. What you said to me that they didn't downplay how powerful he was.
Yeah.
Even the final battle, like he beat the shit out of Shuri.
Yeah, bro.
Beat the shit. Like he did not. There was no resistance to him. He was taking down fucking planes. He was just beating the shit out of her. Like he did not hold back at all.
When they first introduced them, and they were in the ship and they were making that noise and stuff.
That shit was crazy.
That one scene, literally him just grabbing the plane and just killing them.
That shit, yo.
Like that terrified the shit out of me.
Yeah, that scene was scary.
And then when he talked to Shuri and the mom the first time they meet, and he came out the water, like bro, like it was just like you felt the tension.
Yes.
Hell yes.
You felt like, oh, this guy is not to fuck with at all.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
The only negative I can really say about the movie that I felt was that the length of it. That's the only thing I can really say. It's a long movie. It's really long. They just cut like a bunch of scenes that I think could have been cut, like the thing with I forgot his name. Something Ross. Everything that's going on in America with him and the girl.
Yeah,
that could have been cut. Yeah. I get why it was in it because that's set up for another movie, but it could have been cut.
When she got on screen, everybody's like, "Oh," I'm like,
"Yeah, she's in all the shows and shit."
Fuck that bitch.
I know who she was, and I'm like,
shit, Seinfeld. That's about it, though. I don't know who the fuck she is.
People were cheering for that because they. But like I didn't know she was in the universe before. I don't know. I felt like because the U.S. was trying to attack Wakanda, and they thought that they were to blame for what happened on the ship or whatever, that plant on the water, whatever that's called. So I guess to show why America was trying to retaliate to that.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a little long. But I mean I didn't really have any problems with it. Like it was just for us. It was 1:30 in the morning, so that played a huge part in seeing that movie.
All of that was just set up for because she's I don't know you remember Eric. She's the one that recruited U.S. agent and all that, and she's gonna.
She was in Winter Soldier.
The Falcon and Winter Soldier. Oh, that's her. She's the one that got the new Black Widow. She's the one setting up this whole Suicide Squad team. That's the whole point.
Oh,
and the point, the thing that people are saying that the whole thing about them going to Wakanda, because she said it. She said she's going to Wakanda. She wants to get vibranium. So I think the whole thing is for that movie to be about her team going against Wakanda.
So she's gonna be a villain, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
She already looked like a villain.
She do. Shit.
And maybe Namor will help Wakanda in that one too. Who knows?
We'll see.
That nigga single-handedly fucked him up.
Yo,
he was wilding.
Go ahead, Michael.
No, I was gonna say his plan in the end is like crazy. Like
Yeah, that
he knows what he's
ultimatum,
doing. Yeah.
the ultimatum he gave, either you help us to destroy the world, or we destroy the world, but we're gonna start with you guys first.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I got more soldiers than any grain of grass in Wakanda. I'm like, yo,
and then when they attacked Wakanda for the first time, like that was nerve wracking, bro. There was kids in there, and
it
like
Yeah.
was going
it was a
crazy.
full on attack. Mad people was murdered
Yeah. Oh
with that
yeah.
attack.
That's
Oh,
that whole thing happened. I was like, damn, how is he gonna come back from this? Because he's not a villain. He's like an anti. He's part of the Avengers. So like, how the fuck is he gonna come back from? He killed her mom. She drowned her.
yeah,
Oh, that's really beast.
He was
yeah.
wild, bro.
And it's
Those
crazy because
it's fire.
I was sad that Angela Bassett was dead,
Mm-hmm.
but it made sense why to kill her,
Yeah.
or I guess to build that final battle and turn Shuri into the next Black Panther.
Yeah,
But
Ooh, that scene, bro. I, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't tell you. I cried like 4 times. Yeah, that beginning was that
yeah,
I
bro,
still can't get over that opening with the Marvel logo. I see on Twitter all the time
yeah,
now. I can't get like it was so quiet. You never see that. Everybody's always clapping or there's music playing. It was so that's probably my favorite thing about the movie that they had so many scenes that were
yeah,
just quiet. It let the
they
scene flow, everything.
yes, they let the
Oh
emotion come to you. They didn't downplay it nothing.
nope.
yeah.
You have to give the movie props from like because this is they could have fucked this up. They had a whole script ready for Chadwick Boseman and they had to rewrite everything. They could have fucked it up. So I give Marvel props like
Oh
OD
yeah,
props because they could have really messed it up, but they
Yeah,
were respectful to him and all of that.
yeah.
they did this shit.
Like the perfect thing about it, like it was just a story about grief. You see,
Vengeance.
yeah, you see Shuri like she didn't want to accept it about the sensory plane, like the afterworld, afterlife, whatever.
Uh-huh.
She didn't want to accept it. She didn't want to burn her thing. But towards the end, she finally accepted it, and then the whole scene ends. She's like the very end. She's just crying and is silent, and you can see that
That
she feels his presence next to her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man!
that scene was that was nice.
The mid credits
Oh
scene was beautiful.
oh man! Yeah, she's finally accepted it, and she sees that she has a nephew now. She's happy. She's finally past the death. It's oh man, it's beautiful.
That that silent scene right there, that was out of like the silent scenes that they had. That was my favorite.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Her really like letting it go.
Mm-hmm.
That was really
She
nice.
didn't have to do no long monologue. She didn't have to do any of that.
Sit
Beautiful.
there, cry, let it go. That was perfect. That was nice. So is his son gonna be a new Black Panther?
Yeah.
In a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That's the whole thing. And I'm happy with that. They have his name as T'Challa. Like there's some.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. I just found this out. I didn't know this about Black Panther. That story about his son is actually the real story about T'Challa. Like how his character is. He was in America, and then he grew up and then went to Wakanda and figured out how to be king. And his dad was already dead by then.
Mm.
So that's a real T'Challa storyline that they're
Oh
using for the kid.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Ryan Coogler said he wanted to do that for T'Challa before, but they figured it was better for him just being in Wakanda. So they're actually gonna do
Mm-hmm.
the original storyline with his son.
Oh wow.
So
Wow.
that's cool.
Wow.
Wow.
Out of that hat, they
Yeah.
but
Crazy.
And I guess is M'Baku the next? He's the new Black Panther for now. I guess that's what they hinted at.
oh yeah, that he's gonna be a new king or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I guess his son would challenge him, just like his dad challenged him to be
Oh
Black
shit.
Panther, which would be cool.
Yeah.
I wonder who they're gonna cast him.
Yeah.
We got years to find out.
Yeah, but you don't know when. You don't know when is this other movie or.
Nah, I
But
think we're gonna see him go up. Like the next movie is not gonna be him being Black Panther. It's gonna be still like people that we know.
Yeah.
So maybe some Kang shit will happen where he time jump, whatever fuck. I don't know.
That'd be crazy as fuck.
What did you think about Michael B. Jordan? That
oh
was fire.
He definitely
yeah,
was
I
better in
wasn't.
this
I
movie.
wasn't expecting that at
Nope.
all. I thought it was the mom.
Yeah.
I was there, and seeing him was like, what the fuck?
That
But it
was
made
cool.
sense. It made complete sense because his character in the first movie was the same way as Shuri. Her goals is, and
Mm-hmm.
that's to avenge the people she's lost.
Mm-hmm.
And he did the same thing. He was trying to avenge his dad, and he was trying to basically help his people.
Yeah.
But yeah, seeing him, he killed it. I think he knows that character well. Michael B.
Hell
Jordan.
yeah.
But yeah, he was great, a great addition to that film.
I,
Yeah.
I just like how I told Matt this. I just like how mature it is too at points. It
Yeah,
was
Yeah. Hell
mad
yeah.
mature.
it's not no thunder, and
Nah,
no thunder and love bullshit.
nah. Like
They had
her.
those little snips, but it wasn't nothing like
It was
unbearable.
normal, it wasn't
Yeah.
forced. The comedy wasn't forced. This is what a real movie. This is what a real superhero movie is supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like don't add all that extra stuff to it. Just make it about people and real emotion and stuff. This is one of their realest movies.
Oh
Yeah.
Like
yeah. Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
like
Yeah.
right there with Winter Soldier, right there with Civil War. You know, this movie is right with those movies.
Just that whole thing about her like talking to Killmonger and wanting revenge. I was like, damn. Like she wanted to fucking kill him really bad.
hmm
And then her changing and seeing his point of view and having him yield. That shit was great.
And what's funny is just the same how the original Black Panther in the Civil War movie when he trying to kill the guy that killed his
Yeah,
dad.
exactly
Like
like that.
that's all he wanted to do in that movie, and then he realized his ways. He's like, nah, I'm not. I'm a change and stuff like. So it was literally beautiful that she even got her own like same thing that happened to her brother.
Mm-hmm.
Happened to you.
She was good. She
Like
was good.
another thing I could say too is like this feels like a direct sequel. Like that scene where she Angela Bassett's talking to Okoye and they referencing the first movie. They referenced the first
hmm
movie a lot, and I
Yeah.
fucking love that. Like she was
hmm
like, "Oh, you were sitting there and helping Killmonger be king."
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I love that.
Yeah.
I like that they brought back all that shit and throw that in her face. Like, don't forget about this shit. The fuck?
Yeah. You remember?
Yeah. But I feel like the Black Panther movies are Marvel's like, prestige movies.
hmm
Like
Yeah.
they're if any Oscar movie is gonna be, it's gonna be that movie. To be
It's
honest.
it's because of the culture behind it.
Yeah.
So much culture.
Yeah.
Like Ryan Coogler really, he really paid attention to like the little details with like the suits they wear, the clothes they wear.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just so much culture, and that makes it so much more beautiful.
hmm
With that shit, he does a really good job
Just
with
that
that.
world, like I remember when I talked about Avatar, like it feels like when you first watch Star Wars or like Jurassic World. I feel the same thing with Wakanda and the first Black Panther. When you get introduced to that world, it's just
Yeah.
ooh,
You just
you
get
fall in
stuck in
love.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same thing
Mhm.
happened with Namor's world. I loved it.
Yeah, bro.
Oh,
Nah.
sorry. Good.
I mean, just the sun, the part where he showed her the sun, that he created that sun, that
Mm,
was beautiful.
yeah.
It's dope to see because they really were underwater, and like I think in all the scenes besides like the meeting they had, he could tell that was like the CGI part.
Mm-hmm.
But like all the other scenes, like them swimming around, like those are real scenes of them underwater. That shit was dope. They
hmm
actually did, and I saw an interview, and the people was talking about that they will practice like doing weights underwater and learning how to hold their breath for like 2 minutes plus underwater to
Mm-hmm.
do those scenes. I'm like, God damn.
I don't know if you saw about the girl that plays Namor, the one girl that's with Namor. She
hmm
didn't know English at all. She had to learn English and she had to learn that language that they spoke in the movie as well for the movie. Two
Damn,
fucking languages she had to learn. That's
man.
insane.
English is a very tough language too.
Yeah, we have Kansas and Arkansas. So explain that to somebody.
Would you guys say Namor was damn? I can't. I don't think I can say either. Is he the best villain in this phase? Because we have William Dafoe. It's tough.
William Dafoe takes it because he was actually a villain, but
Yeah.
He's
Namor as a character, he was an amazing character. But I
I
don't
wouldn't
see him
say
as a villain, like
yeah.
No.
I didn't
Character though
see him.
definitely top up there.
Yeah,
Definitely.
He's definitely like the best new character that they introduced in this phase for me.
Oh hell yeah.
well, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like I'm dying to see more of him in Marvel projects.
Man, like he has a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that shit was fire.
Like that shit could have been really goofy. Him with the feathers on his legs. That shit could have been really bad.
That shit, they made him look powerful.
Yeah, it was kind of scary that he flew. He could fly like crazy.
Fly mad fast, swim mad fast.
Yeah, he was destroying planes like there was nothing.
Oh man, just imagine him fighting Thor or something in another movie.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Oh, what we got next?
I'm not like a lot. We spent a lot of time on Black Panther. Just
We
telling you.
did. That's our fault.
But we had to.